Thank you, Chairman and Ranking Member, for holding this hearing today, and great thanks to our witnesses for sharing your expertise on credit in our agricultural industry and the sacrifices you all made to be here with us today. I want to go a little further on with the line of questioning my colleague, Representative Brown, was just talking about. Over the next 2 decades, almost 50% of our farmland is expected to transfer hands. Currently, only 9% of farmers are under the age of 35, while nearly 40% are over the age of 65. As we think about our farmland, in my opinion, it should remain in farmland and not in solar panels, not be sold to adversaries like China and others, and be owned and operated by a local farmer. I mean, that's what my preference would be. I think that would be the most positive road forward. This not only helps the next generations, but it helps all of our rural communities thrive. As a guest in my office earlier put it succinctly, succession is success. So, Mr. Hood, you were asked about it. I want to open it up to the panel. What USDA programs do you folks think have been helpful or productive for beginning farmers who are looking to acquire land and get into the business or take over their family business?
I would just say that farm ownership loan for beginning farmers has been very helpful, along with the having access to an operating line. Those tools, that's quite a bit of money, we're talking about for a young person starting out, maybe leasing part of a farm and buying another. So those programs there for farm ownership and equipment purchases are really, really helpful for young people to get into agriculture and remain there for the succession.
Sure.
I know we talked about the average age or the demographic of farmers being about 58 and a half. We have the luxury at First National Bank of having a younger than that portfolio. Our average age of our entire portfolio of the farmer is 51 and a half. And there's 2 things, I think, that have helped our customer base either enter the market or be younger than the average. And not that we're trying to age discriminate, but we all know that we have to get the next generation involved. And those 2 things are livestock and agribusiness. We have worked tirelessly with the USDA to get equip funds, things like that, to help our borrowers, mostly young, build a deep pit cattle barn or a hog confinement facility to add revenue to their farms. And we've also really pushed in our area. We're fortunate because we do have very fertile ground in most of our trade territory, but we've really pushed the focus on agribusiness too. A lot of these young farmers have to have something besides just the farm to help. So if there's something we could tie in with that, I think it would be very helpful. And I don't know what that is, but we can get back to you on that.
Okay, thank you. Ms. Minnick, did you have anything you want to add?
I would just agree with what they have all said, and I would also say that those programs where it's not always, especially for a beginning farmer or somebody that's maybe been farming for a while, but they're experiencing some economic downturns, to be able to jump straight from FSA to a full-fledged borrower. And so to have some of those down payment assistance, some of those different stepping stones is really important. And then I think working closely, having great folks in your FSA offices, they really understand those customers and want to see them graduate. So I think that staff at the FSA office is really important as well.
Okay, thank you. I do want to, since this is being recorded, I do want to give my position on 58 not actually being old, just so we all agree with it. We talked about what programs are helping some, and I don't have a whole lot of time left, but is there something anybody on the panel has in their pocket that they say, I wish Congress would act on this specific thing? This would make such a big difference for young farmers, for succession of family farms.
To your point, since this is being recorded and we said it a lot, is increasing those FSA loan limits would make a huge difference.
Okay,
Yes.
Thank you. Anybody else?
I'd second that.
Okay, great. Thank you, guys. Oh, go ahead, Mr. Hood.
The only thing I'll add to that is I love any program that'll help a farmer get started, get on their feet, but we still have to adhere to the banker's creed of the 5 C's of credit. the character, the capital, the capacity, the conditions, and the collateral. Specifically the character, which most of that's in place, but that capacity to repay right now is diminished. It is knocked in the head. So if you can't adhere to those 5 C's of credit, I'm not sure what program could help. So we need help in having the capacity to repay the debts.
Thank you all very much. I yield, Chairman.